Alright, like I was saying in the last video before, that I really looked up to my dad. That my dad was my role model, and he still is. I want to live my life, or at least what I have left, in being a role model for someone. You know what I mean? Um, I want someone to look up to me. I may have other people that already look up to me, and I want to choose to do good. I want to be good. So then, because here's the thing, people copy you, whether you see it or not. Someone may be looking up to you that you don't notice, and you may be doing something stupid, and that kid does something stupid because he wants to fit in, or if he wants to show you that he's got guts. You know what I mean? It I want to live my life by being good, and even though I make mistakes, I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to admit my mistakes. Um, and again, every opportunity that I have when I wake up is a new opportunity to be better than I was before. And so all of what I've been saying is I'm going to learn from my mistakes, not do those again. I'm going to choose to be better in the hopes that if someone is looking up to me, that they can take that in. I mentioned before that I worked at a summer camp this year. I've worked at summer camps prior as well. I've also I was a Wednesday school teacher for my church for a year or a half a year back at home, back in Minnesota. Um, and you see the joy in those kids. I mean, some of those kids knew stuff that I didn't even know. So, you know what I mean? Like, you learn from everyone. Like, I mean, you learn from who you're teaching rather than they learn from you. You know what I mean? It's a win-win situation for both. But anyways, like, I shared a video on my Facebook page the other day of this homeless guy talking about what he sees in the world and how the world is deteriorating. Sorry, my bleh. Um, maybe I gotta stop drinking this Mountain Dew. Uh, just kidding. Um, and he was talking about how he was in jail for 12 years, and he was, uh, I think he said he was in jail for possession of drugs, but they said he was selling drugs. I don't know. I don't know the whole situation or what really happened, but that's what he said, that he was arrested for drug possession. And he said it wasn't when he was in jail that he was fearful of things. It was when he got out. Because you're left on your own, you're left with very little, and you have to get back in the world. You basically have to start all over again. Like, you know, mine's a different situation, but when I moved out here, I had to start completely over. I'm still not completely there yet. Um, and when I do, I'm gonna be screaming at the top of my lungs for excitement because it has kicked my butt in a gear. Um, but anyways, this guy he talked about how people fear him. That he was asking for the time from one lady once, and the lady freaked out and was like, "Oh no, I don't have any money. Please leave me alone." Blah 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 blah. And the guy was like, "All I'm asking is for the time. I'm not here to take any money. And then he was like, "What if my wife that was with me was in labor and I needed help? What if I was choking or dying or something and I needed help? So I'm gonna live my life by being good." I've actually spoken to homeless people myself, and they are the nice. Some of them are the nicest people. Some of them aren't. But some of them are really, really cool, and you have a better sense and perspective that your life, what you have, is good. You know what I mean? Um, may not be great, but good. Because in some other areas, some people don't wish they have, but don't. Um, so I've talked about that in vlogs too, about, you know, the things that we have, the things that we have, we should value, and not always just continue to want more and more and more and more. Because, you know, there are kids and people and countries that wish they had the stuff that we have and don't. And they're the happiest people in the world. So, um, I want to be a role model to people. You know what I mean? I want to, and so I gotta watch my actions. I gotta be better. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do anything that is going to hurt someone. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking about those kids that I was camping with, or that I camped with this year, or that I was counselor of this year. You know, a lot of them really needed that. Um, a lot of them needed that assistance. A lot of them didn't even know about God, um, and that's why they go there. A lot of them go there because they're put there because their parents don't want to deal with them for the summer. Um, so essentially, they're in your care, and I want to live by example, and I did just that, or at least I hope so. Um, but I want to continue to do that. Everything that I've done wrong is in my mind, and it sits with me, and it plays with me. I was talking about God versus Satan earlier. Satan is plain evil. He doesn't care what you think. He will deliberately tear you apart. Sometimes physically, but more spiritually. He doesn't want to see you happy because he's not happy. And so you can overcome that, just like the verse that I said a little bit ago. Little. Um, Romans 12:21 says, "Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil by being good." That could mean anything. You talk to a homeless person, show care. They may need that. Um, Work at a camp. Um, Donate to your local shelter. Um, Adopt an animal. I've talked about in another vlog chivalry. That chivalry isn't dead, and what I mean by that is um, being a good Samaritan. And being a good Samaritan means you're going out of your way, and what you feel on things, that you're putting this other people or first. Um, that's how I always have lived, or at least that's what my parents have taught me over time. Is that you got to put people ahead of you before you think about yourself. And so I do that, and that's why I'm doing these videos. I may not know you personally, but I want to help you guys. I've been through stuff that I'm, and I've been able to get out of it because I've been able to talk about it. Um, I don't want to see you. I don't want to see anybody go through the things that I've gone through. You know what I mean? Um, so again, there's still a lot for me to learn. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to be perfect ever. Um, but I want to be the best that I can be, in the sense that, you know, um, if someone was looking up to me, just like I did look up to my dad, again, I never saw him complain. Never. I mean, him and I would have bickerments and stuff like that, and that was tough. I hate fighting. I can't stand it. Sometimes my girlfriend's family, they tend to fight. I get really uncomfortable and I walk out and I just move on and I figure out something else to do because it just reminds me of how much, you know, that I miss my dad, and that there were times that him and I bickered about things, alcohol, bickered about um, stupid stuff. And every day that I know that he's not here physically is a reminder of how stupid I was, that I should have listened, that I should have done that. Because everything that I'm doing now, today, I'm on my own. Yes, I may be with my girlfriend. Yes, I may be with her family, which I'm completely grateful for. But I'm essentially on my own. And I'm going to use everything that I did learn from my dad and apply it to my life. And hopefully, sorry, maybe I really do got to stop drinking that, dude. Dang it. I will apply it to my life. I have applied it to my life. And hopefully, it's seen by others. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, good versus evil. Good, bad, evil, whatever. It's gonna be throughout the world, whether we like it or not. You know what I mean? It's not gonna change overnight either. But you personally, you who's watching this video, you can be better. You can be better than that person that's on the news, that shot up the church or whatever in Charleston, South Carolina. What happened at Fort Lauderdale at the airport. Those people chose their fate. You know what I mean? And that's plain evil. That's Satan right there. But you can be better than that. You can be better than you were yesterday. I encourage you. And just as well as my vlog earlier, never give up. Be better. Those things that you were taught in school, those things that you were taught by peers of yours, your family, your friends, your siblings. You're taught those for a reason. So, anyways, you can oppose evil by being good. That's what I've been saying. So I will share my quotes that I put up, and hopefully you guys share it. Please share my videos. This is the last video. I said what I needed to say, but I really hope you guys understand that it's important that if you know what's good and what is bad, obviously it's you make the choice. You know what I mean? You make the choice on how you're gonna live and how you want to go at life. Well, choose to be good. If you want to be good, be good. If you choose to harm and do bad, then you're obviously gonna pay the consequences. But do not be overcome by evil. Overcome evil by being good. Romans 12:21. 12:21. I will say my quotes again here. We the people make the world what it is. We choose how we want to be. It's by your actions on what defines you. And then this is my other one. Every day that you wake up is a new opportunity to be better than you were the day before. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Please hit the like button as hard as you can. Just don't hurt your finger. And please share my videos if you know somebody is in need of what I'm talking about. If you guys want to leave up to discussion and leave comments below, feel free to do that. I will try to reply to you. I've got to figure this out. but leave it appropriate, guys. No profanity, okay? Thank you, guys. This is Kai Louie out.